Steam is at it again, my friends, hosting an autumn games festival, and like last time, I'll be covering games of my choosing. Now, this being uploaded on the final day of the festival, being the 13th, and the whole thing taking over 7 days, just like the summer festival. Now, some of the games I covered last time won't be on this list, because obviously I've already covered them, and also some of them already came out. That's just unfair. The games I'm going to be covering around this time are Glitchphobia, Nuts, Superliminal, Pumpkin Jack, and Demon Turf. Not in that order, probably. Have you ever wanted to take something you have, but just make it bigger or smaller? Well, now you can do that with Superliminal, which makes the concept of perception is reality. See a giant chess piece in the distance? Well, it's actually that huge. This game gives a Stanley Parable feeling, as you don't have much of a narrator, but it's set on a stage where you feel like you could break out of it and go on an unintended path, but you kind of are directed to do so anyways. You even run into a scientist in the end who tells you they don't even know where you are.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry, we're working on it.
And how this is possible. I'm pretty sure I cheesed the final puzzle as I got confused and messed with the props of other levels, which I don't think you were supposed to bring on there, but you could, and broke through the final thing and went into an elevator that led to the end of the demo. And who knows where that leads to? Probably further into the game, and I can't wait for it to come out. Have you been personally insulted by someone else entering your own dream? Also,
Would you look at that? Didn't expect such a little demon to walk into my dreams.
Oh, yeah? Well, I didn't expect to see a chump like you while sleeping either, but here we are.
You got spunk, kid. I'll give you that.
Psst. I got more than that coming your way, dingus. It's time for my butt to sit on your throne.
Sure.
so have you wanted to release your very own Kamehameha? Well, unfortunately you can't do the latter, but you can release a giant hand that pushes enemies. Demon Turf is a game where a small girl named Beebs, who you play as, who is probably related to Beelzebub, and wants to currently take down the Demon King, as the Demon King is currently causing turf wars to happen all over Hell, Underworld. They never really explain where it takes place. The overall level design of the first two levels, excluding the tutorial, is phenomenal. I can't wait to jump back into this game when it releases. Do you like nuts? Because these squirrels sure do. In the game Nuts, you serve as a researcher who's looking and observing squirrels as they keep their statues of
these nuts. Ha! Got him!
I'll walk off the stage now. With the art style of vibrant colors during the day and cool, calming colors in the night, you observe two squirrels for this demo. One of them serving as the tutorial, as the second serving as an actual challenge, as you need to track it very far away from its nest to find its stash with gasoline and matches as he's preparing to make the best roasted acorns. I'll turn into a conspiracy theorist on squirrels that are being controlled by the government when this game releases. So prepare your tinfoil hats for when that happens. I'm going to talk about the most disappointing game of the bunch, Glitchophobia. This game launches you into the game, no menu. I feel like this is a glorified tech demo. To show you some cool mechanics, this game will be very disappointing if it doesn't come with like a story or something, or at least something that at least shows that like has effort into it besides these cool mechanics, which I enjoyed, but like I kind of was hoping for more. The coolest parts being there was this room that was kind of a puzzle. It went dark, and you could only move inside the dark, because if you stopped moving, it would go light again and then teleport you back to the beginning of the room. So then you'd have to basically walk through the entire dark maze. And then the second cool part is literally you go into this room, your controls are inverted for some reason, and then you look into a mirror where you see yourself. But behind yourself is a chair, but not behind your real self, but your mirror self. So the mirror self grabs this chair, and if you charge towards the mirror, boom, it breaks open, and it's kind of a cool mechanic. I'll now use that mechanic for a transition because I'm too lazy to think of a transition. Imagine us reaching world peace, and the devil himself showed God was real, and he hated us so much he brought all evil to earth to cause revelations from the damn Bible, of all things. Now imagine a wizard wanted us to go back to world peace, so he casted a spell to take care of all the undead and other evil creatures like rats, and scarecrows. The devil summons a mischief champion of old and who was an evil prankster to defeat the wizard to resume chaos of the apocalypse. I don't know how a prankster is supposed to defeat an all-powerful wizard, but okay. But that's pretty much the backstory of the game. I would describe this game as an action RPG platformer like Dark Souls, which is pretty easy in itself. You make your way through a tutorial and make friends with a raven who thinks you're a scarecrow yourself, who wants to get revenge on a scarecrow, which is the quote-unquote spy for the devil so that you don't get back to your old mischief, according to the owl, which honestly, he's kind of like a less impressive Rowlet or Gibora. So you go through the tutorial, you learn the controls, then you reach this dimension of infinite barnhouse, which you set on fire and have to escape from to finally face the demo's boss, which is the scarecrow mentioned earlier. I was going to show one more game, but that game comes out in like 3 days, and maybe I'll stream it or get off track into other video days that I get half done with and start working on new ideas. I am terrible at that, I will say. That is why I haven't uploaded in literally 2 months. So in the end, I hope you enjoyed this dumb analysis of demos and see you for my Halloween special, which I guarantee will be done in October. I promise.